Your life has been so hard, and we're always in repair. Two powerful lyrics from two Our Lady Peace songs from their album Spiritual Machines. Welcome to another episode of Thoughts on the Go. I'm Adam. These are my thoughts, and I'm on the go. So hopefully you guys stay tuned to hear my thoughts today. Just went for another run, beauty day in beautiful McLennan Park up the majestic Mount Trashmore. For anyone who's grown up in Kitchener and went to Mount Trashmore, this thing used to be super steep. It was an old dump that they were going to turn into a ski hill, never did. So they've regraded it over the years, but this thing used to be super steep. And you go down that thing on a saucer, and you turn around backwards, and you better hope you don't hit somebody. And I did once. I went flying, hurt myself pretty good. But so those lyrics I said, your life has been so hard. It's from the song Are You Sad? And the song asks, are you sad? And then their song In Repair, we're always in repair. I went and saw Our Lady Peace for their 30th anniversary concert in Toronto, and just the energy, like 50,000 people or so. Budweiser stage, it was lightning and thundering. So they said put the concert on hold, but Collective Soul was there, and I forget the other guys that were there, but another Canadian band. I wish I could remember them. Anyways, but just the energy, like just such positivity. And it's the same thing I feel like when our company has our general meetings. You feel that energy, just positivity and progress. Same when I go to any sort of real estate summit or meetup. When you're around those like-minded people, it's amazing just the energy and the power and the ambition you feel that you can just conquer the world. And you can, because those people are around you. This kind of bleeds into what I want to talk about. I play around with AI a lot, and music and lyrics and quotes. This is a good one that I came up with today, and it was basically, we think we have to bleed to be tough, but really we're all enough. So when we talk about, your life has been so hard, and are you sad, and we're always in repair. I think it was Alex Hormozy talked about this, and he said, everybody has to go through a period of pain or hardship to become successful. And I used to think that's why I'm so successful. All the hardships and the hard work and the pain and the suffering and the wins, the losses and the failures. But really, why does it have to be that way? I look at my kids, and I am so happy that my kids get to live a perfect life. Just yesterday, they're just, it's like 11 o'clock at night. They're just running around the house, laughing and giggling and, play fighting with each other. And I watch my two younger kids, they just chill in the pool next to each other, just laughing for hours on end. And I remember, we had that joy as well as kids. But also, it was tougher growing up. I would say it's tougher growing. People say, now it's tougher growing up. In a sense, yes, but you also got a lot more going for you, a lot more opportunities right now in this world, and things to do, and the connectivity of the world. But my kids, they don't have to. I'm working hard to make sure that my kids don't have to have those hardships, have those pains. I helped my oldest son, get his license, sent him to driver training school. We're working towards getting him a car, and he knows that he's got to get a job to help pay for gas and all that. But how fortunate am I that I'm in a position where I can help him get a car when he's ready, and I can help him achieve whatever goal he wants. Because, my parents put in the work back in the day to help me achieve what I wanted to do, and they didn't care what I did for school. And now with the advent of AI, like I was big into computers and technology and all that stuff. A good thing I didn't get into computer programming, because there's I shared this post recently, and I'm sure people, if you follow Mike Rowe or anything to do with construction, he's talking, you know, AI is coming for the programmers and the lawyers and even doctors in a sense. I heard a X-ray tech guy talking about how before he can even develop the X-ray, the computer's already determined what it was, which is good though, because this gives more people the opportunity to do what they want, and we can be more efficient and produce more in a shorter period of time. Maybe we can start thinking about, you know, 4-day work weeks, and 4-day work weeks not necessarily having to work 40 hours. A 4-day work week where you can only have to work 6 or 8 hours a day. I got one guy I follow, he's a plumber, and his guys work 6.5 hours a day, but he pays them for 8. Because he said those guys in those 6.5 hours produce more than they would if I had them there all day for 8, because they just go. Take one quick break, and you're home by, you know, if they got a half hour to an hour drive to the job site, they're home by like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is so great. I know I got one friend who takes off every other Friday, and he said it's just been a game changer for him for life, because during the day he does all his running around, gets groceries, cleans the house. So when his kid comes home from daycare or school, whatever they're at right now, he can spend the whole night and the whole weekend with them. And he doesn't have to spend, you know, trying to clean and multitask when he's got his kid. So let's think about where we are right now. I talked last week about the pro mindset, and even pros need to reach out sometimes. Don't suffer. If you're having a hard time with anything, I don't know why it is, but I see this though. I follow, obviously I'm in the construction industry, so I follow a lot of people on Instagram and Facebook, but especially on Instagram, the level of community of people helping each other out. Now, these guys aren't necessarily competing for jobs, but, you know, plumbers helping plumbers, electricians helping electricians, everybody helping each other. Some people, they'll post a quick story. Hey, does anyone know how to fix this or solve this angle? And it's amazing the amount of outreach you can have instantly. And that's because those people have a winning mindset. And I have no problem giving away as much knowledge as I can for free. Like I said, my goal, if I can help 1 billion people breathe easier, then I've done something right. But even if I can help one person breathe easier, that they can help one person, that they can help one person, that they can help one person, then that's a big win for me. So hopefully anyone who watches any of my content or my videos, they're taking something from it. And I know they do, because people message me, and I'm so appreciative of everybody who follows me and watches my content and interacts and supports me. Because with that, I mean, I have some monetization money coming in on Facebook. With that, I can make sure that my kids are fed, make some more money. My wife can work less, and as I keep progressing, I can now work towards helping everybody else, helping out the common good. Hopefully, I can start doing some more volunteering. Just got to cross the road here. We've got Habitat for Humanity here is about to build some more houses here, and the company I'm part of will be part of that with our developmental company. So how good is it that we can start giving back to the community as well and helping people out? And that's all part of this. You know, there's people struggling right now who need a place to live. And if I can volunteer some time, like, what is time, right? It's nothing. I told my son too, I don't care if he gets a job right now, just go volunteer somewhere, help out wherever you can. He helps coach his brother's soccer team, which is so great. Giving back to those kids and helping spread some of his knowledge there. So I'm so appreciative, like I said, so appreciative that he's growing up good and helping out his brothers, helping out the community that way, and being a good citizen. And that way, he doesn't have to be in repair. He doesn't have to be sad. And when he grows up, he doesn't have to think about how hard his life is. He can think about all the good that he did. And I think that just comes back to what I always like to say and talk about, and that's being a pro. And the pros always give back, at least in my mind. If you're a pro, you're going to give back. You're going to support your community. You're going to support those around you, and you're going to help everybody breathe a little better. So let's go out there, whatever we do it like a pro.